Hey, welcome back to Cool Kids Art, and let's draw the very wacky looking Trog in Fortnite. So let's get started with a quick sketch, and then I will show you line by line on how you can draw this. Alright, so let's draw this silly character, and I'm gonna draw his head a little bit bigger since he's such a kind of wacky character. So let's start out with his eyes, and we're just gonna draw in basically 2 circles. So draw one and then come across, draw another one. Alright, and then once we have that, we're gonna draw a little bit of an eyelid on the top. So start in the middle here and just kind of curve, just give a little bit of a, almost like a little moon shape, like a crescent. And then we're gonna finish out with the eyeballs. We're gonna have this one slightly bigger and this one slightly smaller. And then from there we can draw in his unibrow. So we're just gonna come up, just draw one line across right over the eyes. And then we're gonna slant upwards. Just give it some thickness and we're just gonna close it off. Okay, and then from there we're gonna draw in his mouth with those fangs. So just come down like in the middle of the eye. Just draw one line across. And then we're gonna go up. Just draw like a little fang. Go up, curve back down. And then for the mouth, we're gonna extend it, so come across here. Just gonna go down. And then for the lower lip, we're just gonna draw one line, a little bit of curve. Okay, so that's the facial features, and let's draw in the hair around his face. So start on the eyebrow right here. We're just gonna curve. Kind of little hook like this. Okay, eyebrow. Just gonna hook it down. And then we're gonna continue this. We're gonna come down. Just gonna curve it down all the way down to the middle. So curve around the mouth and just kind of pinch it in. Alright, and then let's draw in the top part now. So for the top, come back down here, give a little bit of a sharp edge. And then we're gonna come up and just kind of go back to the middle. And then for this side, we can start in the middle first, just kind of curve and then just go back down. Alright, so now let's draw the outside of it. Let's see, it's got one big strand in the middle. So start in the middle here, we're just gonna curve almost like a straight line, just go up. And then we're gonna curve it around. I'm just gonna add a little bit of complexity to this. Alright, so that looks like it's got a couple of strands. And then now we're gonna draw the rest of the hair. So we're gonna come down. So just curve down and then give a little bit of a corner there. Just trying to show a little bit more hair strands. So we're gonna come down and just kind of hook it. Okay, and then we're gonna come down one more. Now we're just gonna come all the way down. Just give it a little bit of wavy line to the middle. So curve and just kind of wave it around. Alright, and then let's see, to add in some details, we can just add in a couple of these little angles to show that there's some kind of fur. Alright, so now let's draw in the rest of the body. So I'm gonna draw in the little patch of fur on the shoulders first. So start here, come back in, and then just kind of give a little bit of angle. Just go back all the way up. So curve down, come back up, just a little bit of angle. Alright, so now we can draw in the body. So we're gonna start up here, pinch it in. This is gonna be his waist here. Okay, and then we're gonna come in. He's got fur here. Just gonna round it out this way. And then to close this off, just add a few of these angles for the fur. Okay, and then he's got one big belly button right here. And then let's add a little bit detail on his chest muscle here. We're just gonna draw a little line like this. Alright, so let's draw his arms, and we're gonna come back up here, right underneath the patch of fur right here. This is gonna be his bicep. Just come down and then pinch it in. And then for his lower arm, he's got more fur, so we're gonna kind of flare out. Just add a little bit of hook. Come down, just kind of close it off. Again, add a little bit of these zigzag shapes. Alright, and then for his hand, it's gonna be really simple. Just kind of come down, that's gonna be his thumb. Just hook it back up. Here's the back of the hand. And then for his palm and fingers, we're just gonna curve it down. And then we're gonna connect this. It's got long nails. And then on the back, we're gonna draw one more, just a little bit of curve. And then the fingertips gonna show up right here. Alright, so now let's draw in the other arm. So it's pretty much the same thing. So start here again. 2 lines, and then we're gonna pinch it in. Then again, lower arm, flare out with a little bit of hook. Come down, and then same thing, a little bit zigzag. And then his hand's gonna be pretty much the same, so we're gonna come down, hook it back up. Here's the back of the palm. And then we're gonna curve palm and then just go down. And then we're gonna continue this, just close it off, nice and sharp. And let's do the same thing for the other finger. Slight curve, and then it's gonna show up here. Alright, so now let's draw his legs, and they're gonna be pretty simple. So we're gonna come back down to the middle, draw a little line down here, and then we're gonna come back up here on the hip. Just kind of curve all the way down to his knee right here. And then from here, we're gonna just kind of pinch it in. Okay, so same thing on the other side. All the way down. And then for his lower leg, it's just gonna be kind of one big clump. So just come down, and then this one's gonna flare out. Close it off with a round shape. And then its foot's just gonna be really simple. Let's come down, and then this one's gonna come out more. Close it off, and I'm just gonna add one line for the toe. Alright, so same thing here. Come down. This side's gonna flare out. Curve, and then again, come down. And this one's gonna go out more. Close it off, and then one line for the toe. And then lastly, just add in a couple of these angles for the fur. And that is it for this very funny looking Trog skin in Fortnite. Hope you guys liked the way it turned out, and if you do, please do give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't, and I will see you next time.